Okay, we're going to introduce you to task 3 now, which is herbicides and PGRs in your spring barley. Now you won't be using any part of Omnia's functionality for doing this. This is back to agronomy decisions that we would make in the field. You'll now know your decisions on when you were going to sow your spring barley in relation to the blackgrass populations, whether you've gone early or you've gone late to try and counter the blackgrass, and that will obviously impact your decision on particularly the PGRs that you might use. You may take the view that spring barley is unresponsive to PGRs, particularly if you've gone late drilling, but if you're really pushing for the higher yields that this crop and the soil we've sown into has the potential to do, you may need to think about more manipulative plant growth regulators, because the yield you're growing is potential is considerably higher than we might normally consider for sand barley land. Herbicides, again, you'll know what herbicide you've applied as pre-emergence. If you chose to apply herbicide pre-emergence, and what active ingredients you have within it and the weed spectrum that might impact. So again, within this video we will show you weeds that are emerging in the crop, some of which are affected by herbicide, but you may choose to apply further herbicides to the crop. Really we just want to find out the logic that you use through the process of making that decision. Because this is a virtual crop, so we'll show you some weeds, but you may want to take into account the potential for others. So if you are going to spray herbicide, post-emergence herbicides on the spring barley crop, you'll need to think about the residuals you've used and the weeds you might have left, and the fact that if you've used strong residuals, any emerging weeds may be later in the life of the spring barley. So how are you going to get to those weeds lower in the canopy? So we'd like you to think about water volume, nozzle type, and the application technique that you might advise a grower to enhance best control for weeds that may be buried well down in a reasonably thick canopy of spring barley.